Hey guys, welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play. So this is going to be the second episode, and in this episode I'm just going to be building my house. Now this is a shorter video just because of the fact that I am literally just building the house. I'm not putting much decoration into it. So it is going to be a shorter video. The next one it's going to be like decoration, and I possibly maybe do a garden. So a lot of this episode is me getting wood, which obviously I'm not going to show you guys. But in last week's episode, which by the way, if you haven't seen that video, be sure to go back and watch it. And also be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I am going to be doing weekly shout outs to new subscribers. So be sure to click that subscribe button if you would like to see more videos like this. So like I said in the last video, I'm going to be doing kind of a basic theme. I'm going to be doing birchwood floors with oak paneling and oak planks. So that's going to be my little theme. So I actually died twice in this video. You guys are not going to see that, but I mean I didn't have very good weapons, and I also didn't have any armor, which I don't know. My mind must have been like set on my personal world. I don't know what was going through my mind, why I even decided to do that. But yeah, I died twice. So once by the skeleton, which you saw, and I spawned right back where I was, thank God. But the second time that I died, for some reason, my bed was not working correctly. I have no idea what it was. It says it was like obstructed or something, and then whenever I got back, it was perfectly fine. So if you saw in the last video, it took me a long time to get to like the place that I was, and I had to go back and watch the video because I didn't even remember which direction I went. I had to like go back and watch it twice just so I can find my house. It definitely was not fun at all. But I got through it, so it was like, instead of a nice 1 hour and 30 minutes, it was like a solid 2 hours. Yes, it did take me like 30 minutes to find it. So, in this episode, like I said, it's mostly going to be wood chopping. So that's no fun, so I definitely chopped that out for you guys. And I'm going to be like fixing my editing skills because I'm just starting out and I feel like the cuts are very raw. So as you guys can see, there's a village over here. If you'd never watched my first episode, I am by like 3 biomes. I have a village, and then the sand biome is over here. I'm in the grassland, and there's also another biome next to me as well, the swamp biome. So I do have a couple of things near me I have not explored yet. I am going to be dedicating like one whole episode to just exploring, hopefully finding some cool stuff, maybe a water temple, a desert temple, a witch hut, maybe something cool, I don't know. I do love exploring, but I am gonna have to make a map before I explore because I am one of those people that gets lost super easily. So basically I got the wood, and I'm just gonna place the oak wood right here. And I'm just going to be doing my first little layer for the house. And I'm going to skip through that because I do mess up quite a bit. And I am just going to lay that down. I do not have the coordinates, like I don't have how wide my house is. But it's a pretty like nice size house, as you guys can see in this clip. It's not too big, I don't think, and it's not too small. So I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to be putting my door at, and I'm just going to layer on that second layer. Now I am going to go back and like cut some of it out for windows. I do use a light gray for my windows, a light gray tint, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, in this video I just killed a couple of mobs really and built the house. Nothing really crazy. Thank God I didn't die from that because I would have had a very tough time. So I'm just gonna get some sand to make my windows. a really tough time trying to figure out where to put the windows, and as you're gonna see, the windows on the back side are gonna be a little bit lopsided, which kind of bothered me at first, but I'm so used to doing like symmetrical builds, it's time for me to like switch it up, so not everything's symmetrical and not everything's the same. So now I'm just gonna destroy this little hut that I built, and I'm gonna add some birch planks to the floor, and that's what it looks like, the finished result. And then I'm just gonna add the basic things like the bed, the chests, and the crafting table, basically things like that. Nothing super exciting here. So I am going to be going in the woods, you guys are gonna see in a couple of seconds, and I find a very nice surprise. Just putting all the junk in the junk chest, you know the drill. And as you guys can see, this is what I have right now. Just a nice basic house. It is pretty big from what I see normally what people do with their house, and it's going to get bigger. I am going to do an additional room, and I'm going to be doing my enchantment room in there, and then maybe I'll make another room, I'm not sure. Or maybe like a hut. And this is where I died from the zombies, and I had to come back and find this house. I was in the middle of building my roof. So if you guys heard me in the last video, I am not the best roof builder at all. So it definitely took me some trial and error just to get a nice basic roof going. And I will say it's not the best roof, but it's also not the worst. So just adding some decoration. And this is where I find my surprise. I was just chopping down some wood and I came across a wolf. So I happen to have some bones and he became my best friend. So now I have a little wolf. He has not died yet. I have played more on this world. Other than what you guys are seeing now, he has not died yet from any mobs. And I do have kind of like this little cave thing next to my house that spawns like a bunch of mobs. So I was a little bit worried. But now I'm just trying to figure out how to place the windows because I was like, what the heck is going on? Not realizing the way that I built it wasn't like gonna fit the windows the way that they're supposed to be fit. So I just had to destroy the front part. I left the rest of it the way that it is. I just destroyed the front. And then I just did the same thing on the other side so I can fit the windows. And you guys are going to be seeing, this is the house now without, you guys are going to be seeing, I'm going to try and do some little builds for some decoration on the outside. And I go through a lot of trial and error with this. It took me a solid like 30 minutes to try and figure out what I liked. And this first one, it just looked really weird. I mean, it didn't look terrible, but it didn't really look good, and it didn't look like enough. So I do try a couple more things, and I didn't really end up liking them. They just looked super bulky, so I tried to add some oak planks to try and like put some more dimension into it and some more like some different blocks. And as you guys can see, I immediately take that down after I do the other side. I try and salvage it with like lights and stuff to try and make it look better, but it just doesn't work out very well. It just looks too bulky, and you guys are gonna see that. It just looks really weird to me. I don't know, if you like this look, then maybe you can add this to the sides of your house, but I personally just thought it didn't go well at all with the house. So I had to take that down and start over again. As you can see, it just looks really weird. I don't know what it is. It just looks super weird. I also decided to make it double doors because I thought the one door made it look really weird because it is off-centered. So, yeah. So then I just decided to try something else, and I used oak fence posts. And that was ultimately what I stuck with. It looks really good in my opinion. It's nice, it's simple, nothing too crazy because I didn't really want to do a lot with this episode. I just wanted to build the house and let you guys see what my house looks like, and I think it looks really nice. Just the simplicity of it. So I am going to be adding another door over here, and this is where my other room is gonna be that I was talking about earlier. So this is basically the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you guys can see more Let's Plays like this. And this week's subscriber shout out is going to be Alex. Thank you so much for subscribing.